Couple teams that have great options off the bench, Doris, give these coaches tremendous flexibility, doesn't it, in their lineups?
I think one of the things that the casual fan may not necessarily understand about the NBA is how important players 6 through 15 can be. The NBA season is a grind, and every member of that bench has to contribute in different ways. Sometimes it's a defensive unit that steps onto the floor to try to change momentum. Sometimes you need a guy like Lou Williams off the bench because you're struggling to score. So the flexibility provided by the back end of your lineup is crucial.
And reveals a lot about coaching as well. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. Then there's Gordon. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Capella in at the center position. Here's Westbrook. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Westbrook.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Harden. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. Bucket is good. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got his first basket.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the triple. Utah with a fresh 24. Here's Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Harden inside the three-point line. Another miss by Harden.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Harden against Mitchell. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Capella. Gobert can't hit.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
There's Gordon with the 3. Good on the triple. Gordon's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
That's tipped. Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Conley's shot is off. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 10-2 run here.
And Eric Gordon, the 2017 Sixth Man of the Year award winner. I mean, he has found a home and just been tremendously productive with the Rockets.
And now it's a double-digit lead. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
Jazz trail by 11. Conley feeling it out. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Over Harden. And it's Mitchell missing. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Dishes to Westbrook. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Looking to end the run. That shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Harden. That one doesn't go. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Conley kicks to Green. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Gobert finds Conley. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Timeout, timeout.
Tucker's got 6.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Utah calls timeout. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's the guy, second-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
Jazz trail by 14. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Harden against Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Doris, you know, you watch the athleticism that Mitchell has, and it's a surprise he didn't go any higher in the draft.
Well, this is a guy who had so many highlight reel dunks in his young career, proven scorer over the course of the 82-game season. But listen, Mitchell wasn't a scorer at Louisville, so it's not surprising what happened in the draft. To me, guys, Donovan Mitchell gives evidence and credence to the notion that drafting players is more art than science. Think about it. This guy taken 13th, not much was expected. But all of last year, he was neck and neck in the heat of the Rookie of the Year talk.
And with Mitchell being slept on, motivated him into Doris a great rookie season.
Well, Jimmy Butler said Mitchell plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I'll tell you, he does seem to have that me against the world approach. And whatever his motivation, Kevin, it's working.
He misses the free throw.
What is really compelling to me is the way the Utah Jazz team plays defense. Yes, it starts with the Stifle Tower, Rudy Gobert, but there is commitment and there is great structure in what they want to do on the defensive end, and I'll tell you, it is absolutely suffocating at times.
And the second free throw, good. And for the Jazz, defense is the identity this team builds around.
You look at nearly every defensive metric from a season ago, the Jazz were near the top in most. They are great at forcing turnovers, great at closing out possessions with excellent defensive rebounding, and they do a great job of bothering shots and rotating in necessary positions. I love this team on that end of the floor.
The feed to Capella. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty. Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 10-point lead over Gobert. Harden's shot is off.
If he were shooting a bit better tonight, they'd be much further ahead in the scoreboard.
Inside. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 5 now.
What area of the floor can't Donovan Mitchell score from? This guy, terrific job on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. House is checked in. Double team on Westbrook. Down low, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is health. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
The pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 10.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley's shot is off.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
Ingles against Gordon. It's stolen by Ingles. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Conley. Ball's knocked loose. Harden scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz trail by 10. Passes it to Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Defended by Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing. Shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch and shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone. And really, his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. You know, a skill that doesn't show up in the box score, the drawing charge calls. In your opinion, there are, I'm sure, a lot that you think are the best at it.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, sometimes this comes at a cost physically that you have to be willing to absorb. I've seen Marcus Smart take a charge from LeBron James. Ooh. That's 6'8", 250-plus pounds coming at you full speed. Kemba Walker, Draymond Green. But, Kevin, you know this. When you draw a charge, you have essentially given yourself an extra possession, and you've put the opponent at a detriment because it's a foul against that player who's committed it.
Means a lot. Westbrook passes to House. Houston needs to get a shot off. From deep, Green. Houston gets it back. Chandler. The kick out to Westbrook. With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Pass to Gobert. The dish now to Mudiay. Chandler with the block. Westbrook with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Gordon. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
O'Neal's check in for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Green with the block. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
O'Neal against Gordon. Back to Mitchell. Over Green. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
Westbrook finds Chandler. Right side Westbrook. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Jazz trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gordon against O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Over House. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now here's Westbrook, defended by Moutier. And here's Westbrook. Green fires from way. Got the shot! He
Just
caught it!
no better feeling.
Right on the money.
Gracious. Free points at the buzzer.
An absolute miracle that one went in. A circus shot to end the quarter.
A big-time effort for Eric Gordon, providing a lot of energy for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And, Greg, nowadays it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding, jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Shots.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Davis, Emmanuel Moutier out there with O'Neal. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Green in at the power forward position. And he can't get the first one. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. Gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
And the first one drops. Rivers hits both of them. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 18. Ingles against Green. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered closely. From outside the arc. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
Well, David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Fires the three. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green against O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The first one falls.
Well, I think one of the things that strikes you about Quinn Snyder is whatever is at his disposal in terms of players, he makes great use of it. He loses Gordon Hayward, dealt with a ton of injuries, and yet the Jazz are always competitive.
Both free throws good from Green. And a large part of why the Jazz stay competitive is Snyder's creativity.
Right, he calls his system advantage basketball. They're trying to make the most of screens and cuts to give a player an advantage on the catch. I'll tell you, that turns good players into very good players.
Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Tucker. The drive by Green. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Pass to Ingles. Davis kicks to Mudiay. Clock at 4. Poked away. Stolen by Tucker. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Harden. Shot from the top of the key, and they pick up 2. Harden's got 9 points.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his moves.
Utah calls timeout.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. O'Neal kicks to Davis. Mudiay passes to Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Passes to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Davis. O'Neal dishes to Green. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, just loses his head for a moment. That's not overthinking. That's just not thinking.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden against O'Neal. Harden's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Davis. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. He kicks to Chandler. There's the triple. A rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Utah turns it over again.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Rockets on offense. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Harden outside. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15, and he gets the jumper to drop. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Moutier finds Green. Here's Moutier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice ball movement by Utah. Tries a 3. Green with the rebound.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Green kicks to O'Neal. Back to Green. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Green. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Mitchell comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. And a switch here also for Houston. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Austin Rivers. Free throw good, Green. Now Conley. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And the 6'11" Clint Capella, just a phenomenal athlete. The mobility at that center spot is something really so crucial in today's game, where every team is looking to expose big men on the perimeter.
Here's Conley. It's deflected.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Mitchell against Harden. And a wide open look for Capella. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah the other way now. And Capella grew up in Switzerland playing soccer. A striker. Part of why he's so quick on his feet.
I mean, reminiscent of another soccer-playing center in Rockets history, the great Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Capella, you know, he's a long way from that, but anchoring a 60-win team at age 23, that's one heck of a start.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston.
Watch Gordon behind the arc.
Outside Westbrook shoots the three. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell's got his fourth rebound in this one. Conley finds Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. The drive by Gordon. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Floats one up. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks down the three ball.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Harden against Mitchell. Harden can't hit.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Utah has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
The Rockets making a switch here. Houses checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Boy, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Jazz shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets leading by 21. Harden outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Mitchell against Harden. Conley finds Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
that one falls for Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all interview team? Dora is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin, that speaks volumes in and of itself.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Capella kicks to Gordon. And here's Harden for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets. Harden's gotten 2 of his 5 attempts from deep to go. Westbrook against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
The Jazz shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Conley's shot is off.
I'd say that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Pass to Gordon. Kicks it to Capella. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Gordon for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Harden outside. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, he certainly put the defense in a tough spot in that half. Forces the issue, draws the contact time and time again.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Harden. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
One shot, find the lanes.
Rockets leading by 19. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do, sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Sacre bleu! Thank you, GA. He is indeed a fiery competitor. Conley with it. He dishes it to Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. The three from Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5.
And this is where it can get a little personal.
You gotta love seeing this, though, right? Your turn, my turn. They're going at each other.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 21. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. With some arc, he lays it in. Mitchell's got 21.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
Outside Gordon. To the inside. Westbrook against Conley. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good on the 13-footer. 10 points for him.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Utah calls timeout.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Come on, shoot!
Outside Conley. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Conley kicks to Gobert. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Clock at 2. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gordon inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The pass to Capella. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 6th rebound on the night. Knocks it loose. Conley, the pass to Green. And Bogdanovich kicks to Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 5.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
Both shots good from the stripe. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Utah again with the bucket.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Here's Harden. He's off on that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. Jazz trail by 18. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's 12 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Gordon for 3. Sinks the triple. Gordon's got 13.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Utah, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Houston leading by 16. Inside, here's Capella. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
right. Really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Harden against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. It's up a three. And Utah another three.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Harden against Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Conley. He's got 5. Shots good by Green.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Davis is checked in for Utah. Harden against Mitchell. Harden outside. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 14. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Harden. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And Capella over to help. Releases. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Davis has got his first points in this one.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Got a piece of it. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The feed to Tucker. Stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Out to Conley. Back to Davis. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Now Conley. He has 5. outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Houston. Gordon against Bogdanovich. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. Jazz trail by 14. Conley kicks to Davis. Mitchell against Harden. It's Davis on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Mitchell's got 29.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harden, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And both free throws good for James Harden.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Bounce pass Davis. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. This one for 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Rockets leading by 14.
Let's remember, back in 2001, Tyson Chandler was picked 2nd overall. You love that he won a title with the Mavericks as the starting center. And how about the longevity? Really impressive.
A nice shot by Tucker.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Dishes to O'Neal. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by O'Neal. And that's now 7 points for Conley.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that. Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Harden inside the three-point line. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:05 left in the 3rd. Gordon with no one around. A three-pointer no good.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 just slips away.
Ingles kicks to Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. Rockets leading by 17. And here's Harden for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Passes to O'Neal. Mitchell against Harden. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Nice D from Chandler. Mitchell against Harden. Gordon finds Tucker. Harden right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Houston on top, running away with this one. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They've got Joe Ingles. Mitchell is out there with Moutier. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Moutier. Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Rivers. Here's Moutier. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Hits it from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
He kicks to Ingles. Mitchell against Rivers. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Green in the post. O'Neal's there. And it's Green missing. Moutier looking around to the paint. Here's Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Moutier passes to Gobert. Rivers against Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. That one doesn't go. And it's Houston the other way. Now here's Westbrook. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. The Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Mudiay finds Ingles. Now here's Mudiay. He's covered by Westbrook. There's the pass to Gobert. Mudiay with the ball. Good D by Westbrook. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Green. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Green's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Houston. Utah is shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. O'Neal against Green. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Gobert. Pass to Ingles. Trying to get something going. The Jazz with another miss. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination, and didn't on that one.
Pass to Mudiay. Green against O'Neal. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Rivers passes to Westbrook. His three-pointers off the mark.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Back to Gobert. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Utah with a fresh 24. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Mudiay. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's Rivers, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Utah has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the paint, here's O'Neal. That shot misses. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. The pass to Westbrook. He kicks it to Capella. Here's Rivers. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Back to Mudiay. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Rivers. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Rivers against O'Neal. The kick out to Westbrook. And he comes up with the deuce. Westbrook's got 19 points.
How confidently is Russell Westbrook pulling the trigger off the screen? This guy understands how to take advantage.
To the inside. Pass to Ingles. Moutier dishes to O'Neal. The tray. He can't get that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz with some changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. The Rockets also changing it up. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Davis is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Conley. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Davis. Here's Rivers. From downtown. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Green. Conley finds Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought, count that bucket.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Outside, Green. Mitchell against Rivers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. To the right side. Tucker, the pass to Capella. Poked loose. He had stolen by Ingles. Conley against Westbrook. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden against Mitchell. From deep, Ingles. Cans it from downtown.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch and shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Harden against Mitchell. Let's go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Over Gordon. Conley's shot is off. The Rockets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Outside Gordon. The 3. Ingles with the rebound. Utah shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Conley. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
Bogdanovich against Gordon. Shot from 12, and the jumper falls for him. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Gordon's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Conley kicks to Ingles. The dish to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. And here's Ingles outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, his assist total to me is the most telling stat. This guy created, he made sharp passes, and the defense was always reacting to him.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The Rockets pull it in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Harden. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Harden's got 33.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Floats one. It's blocked. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, and when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.